Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Bellefeuille Siren for those of you that are joining me for the first time. And those of you who have been joining me regularly, sorry for the delay in a video. I've been back to work for 4 weeks now, which is quite lovely, actually. And I meant to post a video the weekend after my first week back to work, which I will admit was a little bit emotionally stressful for me with the new practices that we have to practice in the beauty salon. But now that tomorrow will be the beginning of week 5 for me back to work, I think I've found my groove of things. So, which that is quite nice, actually. The world's getting kind of crazier now out there, which is really, really, really sad. Especially during Gay Pride Month, because, Gay Pride Month, we have always been trying to work towards equality and everything. And when and for most of us, when we think of equality, it should always be equality across the board. But unfortunately, it is not. Oh. Get the ears. Also, again, for those of you that may be joining for the first time, this is just my base. It is MAC NC25 Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. It is a full coverage foundation. You basically just have to keep layering it. I like to get my neck just because of my facial hair stubble. I like to cover that up, plus even when I don't have stubble there, my skin tends to get very red and irritated from where I have shaved. So I like to go across my neckline. I'm trying a new way of doing my makeup today too. looking in an additional mirror because I have a mirror behind the camera. And then that way you lovely people can see me better. Also, this is the JS1 Jeffree Star foundation brush. Absolutely love it for applying my foundation. Next, we are going to go in with my concealer. NW24. And we go down the bridge of the nose. Sorry. I like to get that little spot on my Cupid's bow, just because I like to accent it. Under the eyes, nice little triangle section there, just to brighten everything up. Oh, darn it. Got a spot on my nose that I don't want there. All right, we'll figure that out later. Nice little heart shape on the center of the forehead. You know what? We'll just go ahead and do that right there too. Oh, and chin. Just going in with a little beauty blender. I don't put any on my eyelids because I work it up onto my eyelids. And I also work it up out into my temples too. And then for those of you that decide you don't want to wear eyebrows, you can just kind of pop that up onto that brow bone region there if you choose to. Most people don't, but I just want to take it up a little bit higher just because I want to brighten up that area there. Buff that out across the top of the nose on the bridge there. And then do like a circular motion through that forehead region there. All right. I love these Jeffree Star Morphe sponges, by the way. They are amazing. All right. Actually, before I go in with my setting powder, I'm going to go in with my JS3, which is my contouring brush. And I'm going in with MAC Prism for my contour. And we're getting the side of the nose. And then of course, the bottom of the nostrils, I want to cap that off there. And then we are going to go underneath the jaw, cheekbones there. And the jawbone. And the temple area. Just a little across the forehead there. I'm gonna add a little bit more towards my nose because I want it snatched like a pterodactyl. And then I'm just gonna kind of take that a little bit up onto that bridge of the brow there. Not a whole lot because I don't want to go overboard with it. All right. Okay. Now for some setting powder before we move on to the eyes. I should have opened this earlier. It's brand new. I've already took a whiff of this. This is the JSC Translucent powder. And oh my god, it smells amazing. So we'll just get a little bit of that into the lid there. And just swirl that around there. Oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. This is the first time I've tried their powder, and I think I'm loving it. All right. Now that we've got powder on, I think we'll move on to eyes. Although I'm gonna put a little bit more in my pan here, because I want to put some of this under my eyes. Because I want that bright under there, and I'm just gonna let that bake. But also it is my safety powder for while I am putting my eye colors on. All right, so we'll just come back to that and we'll dust that off later. All right, we are going to go in with the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. Take that nice little plastic sheet off that protects everything. And I'm gonna go in with the JS5. And I am going to dust my brow section. I'm gonna go in with color number 2, TO, which is this one here. I think I'm gonna go for a very nude look tonight. I always say that I'm going to go in for a nude, like one thing, and it lands up becoming something completely different, which is totally fine. All right, so I'm gonna start right on where that bridge of the brow section comes into my nose, and we are just going to make a nice little curve shape across that brow bone there and bring it down into that well of the eye section there. You know what? Let's just kind of frost that down inside that well too, now that I think about it. I like to put the lighter shades a lot of times up at the top because you can always build into it and darken those up. Oh, that's nice, and it may not show up well on the camera, but there is this nice little sheen that we are getting here. All right, now I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Here's a little fun little trick that some of you may be learning for the first time that I do, because I like angles. Sorry. I try not to do that on camera. All right. So that was my JS5. Now we're going to go in with the JS6. And I'm going to go in with color Dog Mom. It's more of a peach shade. It's just a little bit darker than the pink shimmer. And I'm going to go in right on the bridge of the crease line. Ooh, that color's soft. Ooh, that is marrying beautifully with 2. Sorry, there's a hair in my eyes there, people. So we're kind of right on the bridge of the crease and the brow bone there. And just bringing it right in on that tear duct corner there. I'm starting to wonder how I'm gonna feel about this look, but that's all right. All right, and then we'll go in with the JS8, and we'll go in with a little bit of a deeper color. maybe Mr. No, let's go in with Girl. Which is a deeper shimmer color, that one right there. I think we're just gonna do shimmers tonight. How about that? Kind of going for this rose gold, peach gold fantasy going on here. I'm just gonna do that back corner into the crease there and work it across the lid, but in the crease, like tucked into that crease there. Oh, that's beautiful. I think this look is probably going to be more for my friend Sherry, because a while back she messaged me telling me that she would like to see me do a bronzed summer look with the eyes. And it looks like we're going to probably end up doing more something along that line there. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay. I think we're going to go in with Wand Noise, which is this one right here, and we're going to carefully under the eye with it. This is a little adventurous for me. I'm totally doing something I normally wouldn't do, which is great. And being a cosmetologist who is aspiring to do makeup as a second career choice, I really should experiment with stuff that I typically do not do, because as a cosmetologist, we tend to experiment with stuff that we typically don't do on ourselves also. And then we're just gonna use the wand noise color and go across the top of the lid line where the eyelashes are, just to add a little bit more depth to that beautiful color called Girl. So I'm not too big on using eyeliners on top of the lid. Knowing that I'm intentionally going to put eyelashes on. But that always depends on what look I'm doing. But I do like using a darker eyeshadow. Typically where that eyeliner would go on the top of your lid, because I like to use eyeliner on the waterline, which is the inside of the lid. All right, we're also gonna take a little bit of wand noise and we're gonna tuck it in the corner here, that corner crease on the lid. Just for a little extra something. Oh my gosh, this is looking beautiful. This is really subtle for me, like really subtle. Yeah. All right. I may need to go in with something over top of that, because I just feel like this is such a soft look for me. But it is so beautiful. All right. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to blow this off. Protective paper, because I am done with this. All right. And then we are going to go in with my JS20, which is an angled blush brush. You can also use it for contour. And I am using MAC Telling Glow for my blush. Nice little bronzy fantasy there. Just gonna take a little bit of that up into my temple areas there. Oh my gosh, it's looking great. Oh. Or, I don't know if it's really looking great, because I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but a lot of it is really hard to see on the camera right now. All right. And then I am going to go in with my Jeffree Star Skin Frost, which is also a highlighter. We are using color Mint Condition, and this will be my first time using his Skin Frost, and we are using the JS4, which is his highlighter brush. And if anyone knows about his highlighters, he likes them to be blinding. So I'm excited about this experience that I'm going to get, because I don't know just how blinding they are. Ooh, girl. All right, so I went across the tops of the cheeks here and then just did a light swipe across the bridge of my nose. I didn't want it to be real heavy, but I did do my Cupid's bow, and then I went ahead and went across my brow bones again, which they are blinding because of all of those colors that I used on that palette right over there. So, ooh, my goodness. Yes. Okay. All right, and I used their highlighter brush, which is the JS4, if I didn't mention that earlier. All right, now I am going to try something different that I saw Gigi Good do on Jeffree Star. This is a signature Gigi Good thing that they said that they do since Drag Race. So I'm very curious to try it out. So you're going to do like a milk mustache, and we're using color Drug Lord from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. All right, so we're just going to kind of, you know what? Since I had a little drip action, we're going to work with this. Work with your mistakes. I didn't intend for it to go on my bottom lip, but that is quite all right. But we want the milk mustache thing going on. So we're going with that. And we are going to go with, oh gosh, I can't decide which color I want to use. It's a tough call between I'm Nude and Mannequin. That's Mannequin, which is kind of dark. And then we have I'm Nude. I think we're going to go with the I'm Nude because it's more peachy. Although, there's this part of me that really wants to use Unicorn Blood. Oh my god, that's such a pretty color. You know what? Let's rock the nude look. We're going to go in with I'm Nude. We may be going in with a darker shade and building up. So I'm not really digging this whole like white tippy lippy thing. So oh, that's much better. Much, much better. I'm not sure what I'm feeling about the lipstick just yet. We may go in with a darker color, but that's, the white is called Drug Lord, and then the nude is called I'm Nude. I'm gonna get my good mirror here. Actually, we'll just use the camera. So I'm gonna get real close and personal with everyone for a moment, and plus you'll get to see this beautiful eye makeup. This is L'Oreal's Bambi mascara. And some of the mascaras are a little costly for me, or I'm just not ready to spend that kind of money on a mascara just yet. So, Mama here likes to buy cheap mascara because I'm not ready to spend $25 on a tube of mascara. And when I say $25, I mean, I almost bought a tube of $25 mascara today. I can't remember the brand name, but from a lot of reviews and makeup artists that I've watched videos of on YouTube, all have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things to say about the Roller Lash Mascara. And you can get it at Ulta. The full-size tube is literally $25, which is, you know, a tube that is bigger than this. Like, it's bigger than this, like, lengthwise. And I want to say it's like 4 ounces, which, that's quite a good amount of product for a mascara. And I'm just like, ooh, I'm not ready to spend $25 on a mascara. And then I'm like, well, maybe the miniature, which was 1 ounce, and it was $13. And I was like, yeah, I'm not ready to spend that kind of money on the mini either. So I didn't do it. MAC eyelashes that I'm trying for the first time. These are the A79s. Sorry, the lighting on my makeup mirror is really crazy. Feel free to send me, I don't know if you can send messages on YouTube or not, but if you ever want to know what I used in a video, you can always comment to ask. I might have to go in and watch my own video again, depending on what it was that I used, just to be able to tell ya. But I'm pretty sure I can be able to tell you what it was that I used. All right, and then this is just the lash grip adhesive. You can get this at, I want to say Sally's Beauty Supply, because that's where I actually get it. It's just right there in their eyelash aisle. This is the first time that I'm trying these particular eyelashes. Sorry for bumping the camera there. From MAC. I usually use massive eyelashes, the 301s, which are amazing, by the way. And by 301s, I mean they are massive. Love them. They are like, we're shutting the barn doors on everyone as we smile and open our eyes and close them. Like, big time. What I am having I have all of these crazy methods to the madness for adhering my eyelashes. Ooh, I'm loving these guys. Although I'm also finding that they're hard as hell to get out of my off the sticker with my nails. I'm kind of ruining them a little bit, which is kind of sad. But I will say that I'm loving that these particular ones don't look like there is a right or a left. You can put them on either. And I'm actually really loving that. I have a friend that works at the MAC makeup counter here in Topeka. Well, I don't know if I should call her a friend yet. We're more like an acquaintance. But I've been chatting with her over the course of the stay-at-home order. Her name's Erin. Wonderful lady. Absolutely love her. She's helped me find different things that I want. I'll be like, hey, I want a peach shade, blah, 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 blah. And then she'll be like, oh, here's like the perfect peach, da-da-da-da-da, you know? And I'm like, or we can do this one. And it's amazing, and I love it. And unfortunately, now that stuff is slowly opening back up, I haven't seen her at the MAC counter yet. Just because I assume MAC isn't ready to let the MAC employees go back yet, which is perfectly fine because COVID-19 is a really scary thing. Although I will say that that I go in there to see her and Asia, which is another fantastic woman that works there. And the times that I've been in there since the stores opened back up, I only go to the counter when I know specifically what I want. But if I know what I want, but I don't know which product it is, it's like, I don't want to buy it yet until both of the girls are there, because I want them to help me pick it out. Because of, I want them to show me how to use it, if it's something I haven't used yet, or if I want it to see how it looks on my skin, too. So there's that. Oh, I'm loving these eyelashes. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish, Erin, you would have been the one that sold them to me that day, even though the nice lady from the Lancome counter was the one that, no, the Clinique counter, the day that I bought those. I would have rather it been you or Asia, because I know one of the two of you watch my videos, which, thank you. Yeah. So, now that I've got those on, and I'm loving the way they look, by the way, which means I will probably try to wear them to work on Saturday. All right, we're going to go in with NYX NYX. It's actually a lip color. I'm going to use it as an eyeliner. It is color Copenhagen. Great color, by the way. Nice little plum mauve nude realness going on. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to get up close and personal again. And we're just going to waterline this bad boy. Oh, gosh, that's looking great. And I don't know how I'm feeling about the mannequin, or not the mannequin, I'm Nude shade. So I think we're going to go ahead and go in with Unicorn Blood on top of it. But we're still going to try to keep that little bit of white right there, and maybe just a tiny bit of I'm Nude also. this guy. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I'm gonna get my good mirror. Not that this one isn't good, but I want to see closer. Oh my god. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more highlighter across the top of my Cupid's bow. Now that my lip is dry. Unicorn blood again, because it's a little heavy-handed. I am loving this look. All right. Alrighty. And then we will just take our JS2 and dust off that excess powder that may or may not have disappeared yet. And at the same time, I want to veil a little bit of my contour and highlight and blush. Totally feeling this nice little fantasy going on here. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me on this week's makeup adventure. Again, if I didn't mention the color of the new shade that I put on because of me not really, you know, looking, yeah. This nice, beautiful, deep red tone is called Unicorn Blood. And it is amazing. And it looks like it mixed really well with Drug Lord and I'm Nude, by the way, because those are layered underneath them too. All right, well, thank you again for joining me on this makeup adventure. Hopefully, 3 weeks will not disappear before the next video. And I will see you on the next one. Let's put a little bit of Set and Refresh Mist on there. Because I want this to be enjoyed for a few hours before I take it off. But thank you again for joining me on this makeup adventure. I hope it was a good enough learning experience for those of you who are learning something new with your makeup. And feel free to follow me on Instagram. Bellefeuille Siren, one word, is my handle name on Instagram. And please share and subscribe my YouTube channel because I would love to have some more followers, just so that way I have more followers, but also so I can finally get my custom URL on YouTube. I will try to be a little more diligent about getting more makeup videos up each week. And I'm starting to join the TikTok world. Username Bellefeuille Siren, one word. And so feel free to follow me on there as well. Have a good rest of your week. And I will see you on the next makeup adventure. Next time, I may be doing a natural skin tone with half Clown White as well. I might be doing that as my next video. Although my next video may be a all-white face look because I'm a Sister of Perpetual Indulgence and Sister Minerva needs to manifest this week. So I may be doing a lesson on that instead, using some of these new colors because I haven't tried it on my white face yet. But thank you again for joining me on my channel, and everyone have a safe quarantine for those of you that are still at stay-at-home order. And please spread some joy, be happy, practice safe things, and be happy while living your best life. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure.